Heidi ho, everybody, or those that are still able to listen. Dang, that DDoS attack get y'all? I hope not. This is Grammy Mary, and it is a Freaker Friday, and we have had some freakish shit going on the internet, I tell you. It's kind of crazy. All this stuff going down. Let me see here. How many people are able to get back in? Doesn't look like anybody's been able to. Wow, chat room got real quiet over here in the RLM. Holy smokes. Okay, over here on Facebook, I see Moosey and I see Miri B, and I'm hoping I'm going out. Yeah, I show I'm going out. On Freedom's Network. Wow, I forgot to check that. It looks like I'm here. And Mary B. and TD Sanders and HWR and Zero Gov and Bob Renner. And let's see, Cowboy Tech, although it's Rose Bandit over here. Let's see, Grammy and Pissed Off Patriot are over here on that effing site. And let me check and see here. Has anybody been able to pop back in? I haven't seen anybody else pop back in. Damn, y'all got taken out really quick. I'm going to get a complex. DDoS. Well, thank you, Slim Jim Flim. Okay, over here, those that are still left in the RLM. Trust No One is up there, as well as IB Don C, yours truly, Miri B, hey there lady from down under, and Slim Jim Flim, hey there, hi there, ho there. To the rest of you, I see that you were here and there you was gone. Somebody said you don't get to play no more. Or, well, you get to play a lot less. Oh well. I guess that just means I will be getting less rations of shit. Is that what that means? Let's refresh my Facebook. Yeah, Facebook refreshes, and I see Gary L. is over here. Extra postage may be required. Really? For mailing in your ballots? How wonderful. See, that's how they keep those mail-in ballots from actually showing up on time, is you have to do extra postage. Most people don't see that. Why should we have to do postage on those anyway? I think we pay enough in taxes. We ought to be able to get that tended to. But then again, you know, we're paying for all these wars, good God, y'all. And they ain't good for nothing as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I needed a drink of my coffee. So let me see. Check the chat again. I know, Asmo ain't on top. Holy crap, it took that to take Asmo off the top. Wow, that is kind of wild. Oh well. Funny things. It is a Freaky Friday, so there you go. That's our freakiness for today. Okay, I did see this over on Fakey Book, and I just have to go here because I thought it's funnier than hell. Good old Raymond shared this over here. Warning, a new privacy issue with Facebook. As of tomorrow, Facebook will creep into your bathroom when you're in the shower, smack your butt, and then steal your clothes and towel. To change this option, go to Privacy Settings, Personal Settings, Bathroom Settings, Smacking and Stealing Settings, and uncheck the Shenanigans box. But what if I like shenanigans? Shit. That would take all the fun out of it, don't you know? Oh, net split. So what is a net split? And I know there's going to be a delay, so it's all good. If you don't want to answer, that is fine as well. Because I'm like, okay, that's technical shit, and I just really don't know a whole heck of a lot of technical shit, and I really didn't want... Oh, wow! Holy crap-a-noli! They all come back just bing, bada, boom. All at once. Damn. That's like overachiever mode there. And still, Asmo is not on top. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, I'm going to do this all over again then. Hey there, everybody out there in Freaky Friday land. This is Grammy Mary, and my rocket chair apparently boosted off and kicked you off. Which, oh darn, do I feel bad? Not really. Just saying, gotta admit to it. Okay, in the RLM chat now, Barman is right up top. Hey there, Barman. That's where you belong, sweetheart. I also see Beth A is here, as well as Grimner and Kate. So Grimmy is once again the grimy middle of a lovely lady sandwich. Damn, Grim, how do you do that? Is it because you are like the RLM god? And so that's how you pull that off? I am impressed. I got to tell you that. I also see Trust No One is here. Ah, zoop. Oh, goodness. Yeah, there are still some out, but oh well. Was it fun? Did you guys go for a ride and didn't even leave the farm? Those are the best kind of rides. Okay. The network is a bunch of servers connected by a central hub or two. Sometimes the hub loses connection to one or more of the servers. Ah, thank you. And that's where IRC clients get reassigned to various servers, then reconnected. Sweet. Okay, well, thank you guys for explaining that to me. And, my mental Rolodex will probably roll that back to the back as if I'm going to be using that again anytime in the near future, because I'll always try and get a hold of someone else. Oh, and looky there. Okay, I'll finish going through the list here now that more people are showing back up again. Let's see. Was I at Kate? I was at Kate. Okay, Trust No One is here. Hey there, sweetheart. I think you were still here when things went twoosh. I also see Atomic Punk has made it back. Hey there, sweetheart. As well as the lovely Chloe. Man, I gotta tell you, Chloe, you guys had one hell of a verbal tete-a-tete going on earlier this afternoon. I popped in to check shit out, and it was like, holy crap-a-noli. And, I just saw all this stuff just going like crazy, and this big old verbal tete-a-tete going. And I'm thinking, good fight, where's the whiskey? It's amazing where my mind goes sometimes. Okay, I also see Gary Ella's here. Hey there, darling, as well as IB Don C and IB Don C Work. And looky there, Java Doctor 2 made it back. And you know what? I got me a big old honking cup of Java going right now because my fingers are a little on the chilled side. And so I grabbed my cup. Oop, I forgot to shut off a dinger. Ding-a-ling. Forgot to shut that off. And it looks like my internet is getting just a skosh low. Let me make sure I'm still, yep. Yeah, okay. Just checking. Okay. Chava Doctor 2, yeah. Juana Taco is here. And once again, that does sound lovely, but not tonight. Not tonight. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do tonight. But I'll have something to eat. I know that. P. Bunyan is here, as well as Rob Works. Where's that bubbler, dude? I'm sure everybody's needing a bubbler after that quick little jaunt out of here. I also see Clank is showing up, as well as Colfax 101. And looky there, Demon Atrax, who's going to be here for some demonic stuff right after me this evening. And etc. is in the list. You guys are being naughty over there. Okay, Frumpy is here. Hey there, Frumpy, as well as yours truly. And Grendel is here. Hi there, Grendel. I love saying that name. I don't know why, other than the thing, but yeah, that's kind of fun. Jukesy Loops is here. And once again, I'd like to know, are you any relation to my sister Loop-de-Loops? I doubt it, because she's my... Well, I don't know. I also see Kazoo is here, as well as the lovely Mary B is still here. And looky there, Moosey's back. Hey, Moosey! Moosey will be on later this evening with Grimner and the Freakers Ball. So stick around because there's going to be all kinds of cool shit going on this evening. Stick around. I also see Pawn Sauce is here, as well as Sock Puppet made it back. And Bot made it back. And so did Aliased and Jehovah One. Ah, Jehovah. Holy Jehovah. No, that's Holy Free Holy. Why it's that, I don't know, but it is. No demonic music tonight. 80s new wave. Oh, how fun. That does sound fun. Okay, I also see, and looky, Slim Jim is still here. And, I got to put my coffee cup down for this one. The one, the only Space Wolf is here. See, and I didn't even hurt my nose when I did that. I'm such a trained professional. And Tip Bob is here as well. And Sock Puppet is in and out and in and out and in and out. Okay. Yee-haw. So, do y'all feel better? You know, is this one, Demon Atrax left and now he's back again. I'm just kind of curious. Was this one of those situations where y'all had to take a cybernetic pee at the same time? You know, because when you go to a bar, it never fails. The ladies always go, I got to go pee. Pawn Sauce. Thank you, Slim Jim Flim. I appreciate that. I'm just wondering, you know, if this is like a cybernetic girly bathroom break kind of thing. You know, because girls never go to the bathroom by themselves at bars. Have you ever noticed that? I've noticed that. And then it leaves a great big line of girls. So you have this big line of people that are doing the pee-pee dance. So, my mother called again. My mother always calls when I'm on the radio. The silly woman, and every time she calls, and I call her back, she says, what time are you on the radio? Did I call when you were on the radio? Yes, you did, Mother. You crazy old lady. Hello, Chloe. How you doing? You know, I had a gentleman in today at work that was from Australia, down under. He's going back down under for a couple of months. And it was really quite interesting talking to him on the phone because he spoke really fast, like faster than I talk. And he was saying all this stuff, and I'm going, what? Would you repeat that, please? So he spoke a little slower, and it didn't help. Oh, well. Yeah, Demon Atrax, you left, and then you came back. Oh, he must have identified. I have to do that all the time. And yes, Demon Atrax, the net is acting googly today. Oh well. Let's see. What do I have? Oh, I know the other thing I wanted to get to. Bob Renner shared this 4 hours ago over on that effing site. And I just got to read it because I thought, okay, yeah. You control our world, you've poisoned the air we breathe, contaminated the water we drink, and copyrighted the food we eat. We fight in your wars, die for your causes, and sacrifice our freedoms to protect you. You've liquidated our savings, destroyed our middle class, and used our tax dollars to bail out your unending greed. We are slaves to your corporations, zombies to your airwaves, servants to your decadence. You've stolen our elections, assassinated our leaders, and abolished our basic rights as human beings. You own our property, shipped away our jobs, and shredded our unions. You've profited off of disaster, destabilized our currencies, and raised our cost of living. You've monopolized our freedom, stripped away our education, and have almost extinguished our flame. We are hit. We are bleeding. But we ain't got time to bleed. We will bring the giants to their knees, and you will witness our revolution. Jesse Ventura. That's a word to the 1%ers. Now, other than having to put in there. Oh, it is? Well, cool beans. Thank you, Demon Atrax. I didn't know it was new code word for Jew. I thought it was code word for that F-bomb that I'm not ready to say yet because I want to wait at least 20 minutes. Don't ask me why, but I do. Trying to imagine life living in the dark, no internet, and CNN becoming the truth industry. Oh, man, Frumpy, that is like a nightmare you just never wake up from. No. No, sock puppet. And, okay, I'm back to Jesse Ventura. Other than we pretty much allowed some of this to happen through our own apathy. I'm not going to say that we need to take credit for all of it, but I think we can take at least a little bit of credit for it. And, oh, there goes one of my puppies howling. And I have good Lord, I have a problem with the whole revolution word because, like I said several times before, revolution is just revolving around. You know, you don't want to go around in a big old circle and wind up right back where you were at. You want to evolve. You want to move forward in your process. So I think we need to stop calling for a revolution, going in circles and coming right back to where we started, thinking we made some progress because we made a great big old honking loop and ended up right back where in the hell we were at. I think we need to just get the R out of there and evolve and have an evolution. My personal opinion. So, oh, and I know Trish is going to tell me it's Saturday. Yeah, Trish, you guys are in the future. And so what I would really like for you to do is tomorrow's Saturday for me. So if you could please give me the winning Powerball numbers, I would truly appreciate it. You're such a silly woman, and I absolutely love you, darling. By the way, how are things down under? I hope you're having absolutely pleasant weather down there. It's been quite nice out here of late. Da 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 da. I'm just checking out. Oh, Canon is worried you will buy this $29 camera lens. Cool, a little bitty mini camera lens for your phone. No, because I'm already uncoordinated with my phone. I do not need to add another Googa or gadget to it and make it even worse. Just saying. Let's see. Ministry of Truth. Ah, there you go. Say it. Say it. Chloe, I will say it here in just a minute. Yes, we do need a paradigm shift. And not another set of rulers. Or paradigm shift, or however you wish to say that. I know. Somebody's going to hop in real quick because I know of the delay and all that fun stuff. Someone's going to hop in and say, you pronounced that wrong. You know what? I pronounce a lot of shit wrong. Sometimes I do it on purpose. Sometimes not so much. And rulers, the only rulers we need are for measuring. You know, sometimes we need that metal edge so that we can just kind of, cut that piece of paper because I can never find my scissors when I need them. So, I need a ruler with the metal edge so that I can tear my paper in a straight line. I learned how to do that. So, where else am I at? Besides sitting in my chair going, where the fuck am I? Oh, shit, F-bomb. Yeah, pop that cherry. That's over with. Now let's go see what the hell's going on. Everybody's been talking about this level 3 outage. Whatever. The DDoS attack that's going on. And I see all kinds of stuff, and people have been freaking out. And yeah, I had a few times where I could not access sites that I needed for work today. Not that that really broke my heart, but, you know. In any case, over on downdetector.com, the brain driver did post a little bit ago that from WikiLeaks over an hour ago, Mr. Assange is still alive and WikiLeaks is still publishing. We ask supporters to stop taking down the U.S. internet. You proved your point. That's right, Demonatrax. I never pronounce fuck wrong because I know what that word means. And I like saying it sometimes. So, give me a pair of dimes. You want a pair of dimes? You rub them together and you got really smooth dimes. Okay. Yeah. And evolution is tricky while avoiding nuclear fallout, yeah. But it could be quite interesting because maybe we will evolve into creatures that glow in the dark with permanent orange afros. That could be ooh, no, that would not be cool. Because if you did that, then everybody'd have Ronald McDonald hair, and that would not be cool. I do not want Ronald McDonald hair. That is not something I've ever aspired to have. Besides the fact that the other day I saw this on MSN.com. A county board of supervisors enacts an anti-clown ordinance through Halloween. So see, if we all start glowing in the dark and get that Ronald McDonald do going on, that board of supervisors will throw us all in jail. Good luck with that. As if they're going to live through it. Apparently, with all the creepy clown sightings still sweeping across America, one county in MISSISSIPPI has decided to do something to calm the craze. Yeah, right. Oh, feed the fear porn. There you go. Feed me, Maurice. Or at least make clowns think twice before heading out to Kemper County. You know, anyone that wants to be seen in public looking like that on purpose, do you really think they're going to think twice? Obviously, they didn't about their ensemble that they went out in public in. The Kemper County, Mississippi Board of Supervisors unanimously approved an anti-clown ordinance during its regular meeting this past Monday night, which also means that no one in the government can show up because they're all clowns and jokers, and none of them are funny, and every damn one of them is creepy. According to the Kemper County Messenger newspaper, a new ordinance was signed into law at 12:28 a.m. on Monday by County Board President Johnny Whitsett. What good job, Johnny, you overachiever, you. Starting this past Monday through at least November 1st in Kemper County, it shall be unlawful for any person of any age to appear in public in Kemper County in a clown costume, clown makeup, or clown mask. Yeah, what they said. Board Attorney Bo Board Attorney Bo Bailey advised, honey, please edit. I stumble over these things. Apparently, he advised that the ordinance must have teeth in order for it to be effective. So, the board gave the Kemper County Sheriff's Office power to enforce the measure, and violators face a fine of up to, oh, wait for it, this is what's behind that. Yeah. Cha-ching! $150. Yeah. Please press hard. You're signing 3 copies. Apparently, the board president, Whitsett, told the newspaper people in the county really believe the nationwide clown problem has really gotten out of hand. Yeah, and you know why it's gotten out of hand? Because people keep feeding into it. That's why. You know, some moron goes, oh, look, some asshat dressed up like a clown and scared shit out of people. Hey, I could do that and I can get my 15 seconds of fame. And next thing you know, you got 20 bazillion asshats out there trying to get their 15 seconds of fame. Yeehaw. Good job, overachievers. Fan those flames of asshatteroids. Is that a word? It is now. Apparently, Whitsett and the board members also reportedly expressed concern during the meeting about what members of the public may do if they woke up to a clown in their yard. Go out and squeak his red nose? That's probably what I would do. But apparently he thinks it wouldn't be good. Okay, why would that be any different than some moron going around peeking in your windows or walking through your yard playing frickin' Pokemon Go? Why don't you outlaw that while you're at it? Huh? I think that's moronic as hell. But, once again, my opinion, I think y'all just need to get rid of all those rules. And you know what would be even cooler? Is if you made it a county ordinance that everyone had to dress up like a clown. There you go. That would be interesting. Then you'd have a hell of a time with that whole eyewitness bullshit, wouldn't you? Of course, eyewitnesses are not necessarily reliable. Just saying. Cantwell chat really has been nuked. Ooh, that's not cool. Okay, I'm checking here. Wallops? Who's a Wallops? What you guys talking about? Congressional clown phobia. Yeah? Well, no, I'm not afraid of clowns. If a clown comes up to me and he freaks me out, I'll just kick him in the family jewels if he's got any. Because I had 7 brothers. I learned how to kick them where it hurts. Yes, it is also tricky while trying to avoid Ronald McDonald-looking knife attackers. But, if everybody looked like a Ronald McDonald knife attacker, it would not be pretty, would it? Or a Ronald McDonald with a bat. Now, is that a bat with wings or a bat made out of wood or aluminum? And no, I didn't see the video about the brothers beating the shit. Although, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I did. Okay. Checking. I'm scrolling, by the way. Just to see what all's going on in the chat. Oh, Grammy, did you see the picture of the couple that's going to dress up like Shitlery and Trumpelstiltskin? Where Shitlery's in the lovely little orange jumpsuit and she's got handcuffs on and Trumpelstiltskin is walking behind her. I thought it was rather cute, actually. Let's see. What else? Let me check and see here. Oh, Donald Duck Trump. That would be funny too, Demon Atrax. Let's see. How about an ordinance that makes it legal to beat the shit out of any clowns seen in public? How about we just pass an ordinance that once a month makes it legal to take out a politician, a media person, and a lawyer? I'll bet you it wouldn't take very long, and we wouldn't have very many of any of them, because either they would stop practicing whatever it is they were practicing, or they would be gone, which they would no longer be practicing what they were practicing. I think it's a rather ingenious idea myself. Just once a month, everybody gets a bag limit of 1 of each. Unless, you were to take out someone that's like a politician that's both a lawyer and a politician, because then you're double dipping on that and then you get to go for another one. I think that would be cool. Okay. Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus. Is that how you say that? But the clowns are practicing, that is true. They are practicing their First Amendment right to peaceably assemble. So, yes, I see that, so long as they stay peaceable. You know, last time I had some strange person say, want some candy, little girl, it wasn't cool. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, you guys are talking about the purge. There you go. Okay, so now that I've done that, or kind of sort of done that, fiddle-faddled, fuddle-farked around, whatever that the hell that means too, but I'm doing it. Let's check my pocket out, shall we? What was that? Little known hidden fact. We are taught in our Rockefeller-owned education systems that the earth is terribly overpopulated. The reality being that the entire population of the earth can fit within Alaska inside 2,000 square foot homes side by side and still have 350,000 square miles left over in just this one state. Yeah, see, that is a problem because the whole reason that this system is currently working is everybody believes in scarcity. There's a scarcity of food, there's a scarcity of money, there's a scarcity of arable land, there's a scarcity of, but wait, there's more. For a price, I will cut you in for a big piece of that pie. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. Apparently the reason for lying is simply due to the fact that you can make trillions of dollars by promoting scarcity. Did I not just say that? The problem isn't population, it's corporate greed, corrupt government, and financially elite families who've been pulling the strings since Roman times. It's in your pocket, Demon Atrax? Well. Asmo's back! And Asmo's on top. Hey there, missionary man, I see you. Go on, Grammy. He licked it and rewrapped it. Oh, you guys are sick and wrong. I love it. I love it. Oh, somebody has a Trumpelstiltskin stereo killer. Yeehaw! How cool. Alrighty, did they copyright it? Shit, I am so screwed. No, I'm going to keep saying it. Because that's what I think he is, a Trumpelstiltskin. I got to check this shit out. How fun. Trumpelstiltskin stereo killer. Sweet! Hey, you can buy it for $5. Yeah, there you go. It's a good thing I turned the volume off because, wow, I think I'd be getting my ears blasted, and so would you right about now. How fun! How fun. So how many licks does it take? Hey, Demon Atrax. Just tell them you want them to use super glue. It doesn't leave near as much of a scar then. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. Oh, God. My cheeks hurt. Oh, my Lord. That's just too hilarious. You guys are just... You're a barrel of fun. You know that, don't you? Okay. Okay, where was I? Oh, okay, I know where I wanted to go. I saw this one earlier. I don't remember who posted it. I don't remember if it was in the RLM chat, or if it was on Facebook, or if it was on that effing site, which is just so effing awesome. Western media lies. No shit, Estrella. Hi, sweetheart, by the way. Nice to see you here. Yeah, the Western media doesn't, is it really a lie if they don't believe it's a lie? I mean, if they actually believe their own bullshit, are they lying? That's one of those little quandaries that I really think Dangleberry believes most of the shit that falls out of his mouth. Which makes him even more scary, in my opinion. But speaking of scary people and politicians, from thenewamerican.com, Giuliani says dead people generally vote Democrat. There is something about when they get that death certificate, DC, it just automatically puts them in the Democrat category. Because DC, death certificate, Democrat category. Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, sounds like a mafioso boss, doesn't he? Who is a strong supporter of fellow New Yorker Donald Trumpelstiltskin for president, appeared Sunday on CNN's State of the Union program with Jack Trapper and backed up Trump's claims that the election is absolutely being rigged. Ya think? Nah. Apparently, Giuliani told Trapper that the Democrats could steal a close election in a state like Pennsylvania. Oh, sweetie, people have been, I almost wonder if that's one of those things, once again, the short straw, where they sit there and they pull straws, and it's like, okay, you got the short straw, so this guy gets to rig the election in his favor this time. And, that's why it works away. Apparently, Giuliani insisted that dead people generally vote Democrats rather than Republicans because death certificate, Democratic, wow. They're demon crappies. That's what they are. The election is being rigged and possibly stolen has been a theme of Trump's for some time. Possibly stolen. Okay, if it's rigged, that pretty much... Oh, I know. It's alleged because everybody has to go stand out on a ledge. Can I push them, please? Trump even said that if he did not win the Republican Party nomination, the system might be rigged. Okay, that one I could have believed. Because, yeah, there was an awful lot of people out there going, Trumple, we love the Donald. I gotta agree with Rob Works on this one. They all suck. And you don't want them anywhere close to your Tootsie Roll or they're going to go Lorena Bobbitt on you. So, there won't be no need of having stitches when they're through. Apparently, Giuliani defended Trump in his conversation with Trapper, stating, "You want me to say that I think the election in Chicago and Philadelphia is going to be fair? I would have to be a moron to say that." Okay, honey. Do I really need to say that out loud? I hope not. They stole it from you? Well, Atrax. If it's glued to your hand, at least it won't be far to go. Okay. Okay. Hi, Meisterbrower. Party. How you doing? Yeah. I actually know somebody that did that to her soon-to-be ex. Because she walked in on him with someone else doing the horizontal mambo in their bed. And she just turned around and walked back out again. And, he and his person that he was having this little assignation with, just kind of went, oh shit, and got dressed, and she kind of slunk out of the house, and the wife, just kind of went to doing whatever chores around the house, and then she fixed supper, and then really didn't say anything. So the husband's thinking, well, where he fucked up is he thought that things were cool, because they weren't. Because when they went to bed that night, he went to sleep without keeping one eye open. And she waited until he was snoring, and then she kind of started playing with his little soldier just a little bit there, and got his little soldier stand at attention, and she got the super glue out and glued him to his stomach. Yeah, can you imagine how embarrassing that would be to call? And this was way back before cell phones, by the way. To have to call for an ambulance to come to your house to take you to the hospital because your little soldier is now no longer standing at attention and you are in extreme pain. I thought it was hilarious. Of course, she left before the cops or the ambulance got there, but see, you really need to be careful what you do. Because sometimes people may not get you right away. They may wait a while. Bide their time. Ever so patient. Those are the evil ones that you need to watch out for. Just saying. The quiet ones, that just get quietly pissed. Because they're mulling and they're stewing. And they're thinking of just exactly how they can get you back in the most painful way possible. Let's see. This article goes on to say that the former mayor did concede that this would become important only in a close race. He offered Pennsylvania as an example, arguing that if Trump or Clinton carried the state by 5 points, then such cheating would not change the outcome. But, on the other hand, it is thought that Pennsylvania might be very close. And any such voter fraud in Pennsylvania could very well be decisive when one considers that the 2000 presidential election between good old howdy doody George Bush and Al Gore in Florida, with Bush prevailing by less than 600 votes out of 6 million votes cast, any voter fraud could tilt the election. And I'm still wanting to know what the hell Chad did to deserve being hung. And why did you hang him so many times? Yeah, I know, Grimmy, but sometimes when the brain that you were thinking with earlier is causing you pain, then the brain that's on top of your shoulders cannot think. So, one of them there things. I did think it was quite amusing, though, because I'm sick and wrong like that. Oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and share this article because I'm bored with it, because it's, politicians, and they're bickering about things that's already pretty much in the bag. So, Hillary's not quiet, but she is quite dangerous. Yes, she is. Okay. I put this over on the effing site as well. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. No more of that. Sorry. My bad. You think? I think I'll do that one. Okay. Oh, guess what? It's Friday. That means Talk Like Pirate Day. Arr! I forgot that. May you be touched by his noodly goodness, too. Okay. I'm going to go to the pig real quick, because I haven't been there for a while. Hi, Porcus. Hi, Hambo, if you're listening in. A pigified survival guide to this year's Chadathon. Oh, really? We, the people, should treat politicians the same as the old joke about lawyers. Hang 90% of them and keep the remaining 10% scared honest. Weren't we just talking about that a little bit ago? Wow, it's amazing how great minds think alike, isn't it? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, you know what? A really good mom is a mom that lets you lick the beaters, but a great mom is a mom that turns off the blender before she lets you lick the beaters. Hello, Bubba. Okay, word of the day is sideshow. It's an it's an old school outpost of entertainment which featured human oddities, some real, many fake, and its attractions don't hold a candle to those appearing in the 21st century counterpart, the Boob Tube reality series, where the bearded lady has been upstaged by the Kardashians. It also does not hold a candle to what's currently in the supposed race for POTUS position. Yeah. Talk about a freak show. Quotable quotes today is, "We are a great and cranky nation. Our system is designed so that every aggravator, rabble-rouser, and cow-tipper gets full access and a fair hearing, because sometimes the loneliest voice speaks the truth." That's from Tommy Tomlinson from his Charlotte Observer commentary. Cow tipper. I never really did understand cow tippers. Why do you tip a cow? They don't have any pockets. Or is that a different kind of tip? Oh, and I looked off to the side, and Hambo's law of incumbency. When in doubt, vote the bastard out. I prefer Lugg's term limit solution. Never vote for the incumbent, no matter how much you like them. Never vote for the incumbent. That is called term limits. If you're gonna vote, don't vote for the one that's already in there. Today's question of the day is, have the liberty-despising neo-Marxist Democrats doomed America to an endless series of third world class elections whose predetermined outcomes keep the ruling regime in power with 99% of the vote? I hope that's a rhetorical question there, Hambo, because I think you already know the answer. Okay, what is going on this date in history? So, October the 21st, 1833, guilt-ridden capitalist Alfred Dynamite Noble, born in Stockholm. Boom! This date in history, October the 21st, 1945, 87 years after French hotties kick up their heels with the first can-can, surrender monkey men get civilized and let the women vote for the first time. This date in history, 1958. By Jove, old chap, the British Parliament goes co-ed when the first woman assumed their positions. Assume the position. Thank you, sir. Can I have another? No, this is not a Monica Lewinsky moment, but they assume their positions in the English House of Lords. Blimey! And crikey! Oh, wait, that's Aussie. Oops. Get your bad accent straight, Grammy. And finally, this date in history, October the 21st, 1967. Aromatic peace punks, future tenured eggheads, try to storm the Pentagon. Yeah. Yay. Good job. You could have smelled them out or stunk them out or whatever. I don't know. That was one of those things where it was like, okay, I get the whole conserve water kind of thing, but out here we always said conserve water, shower with a friend. You know, that didn't mean that we stayed away from showering. It just meant we showered with a friend. Because, yeah, you know, you can only deal with it so much. Welcome aboard, RLM 25043. Let's see. Violence and self-defense is sometimes required for survival. Um, Actually, I kind of sort of look at violence as the initiation of aggression, whereas self-defense is just responding in kind. But using force, maybe that's how I should say that. Voting is an illusion that we still control our destinies. Yeah, and you know what? If it actually did any good, they wouldn't let us do it. Duh. Um, oh yeah, peaceful anarchy may be possible, and peaceful anarchy could be possible. I don't see it happening for at least a couple more generations, quite frankly. Um, because you've really got to work on the mindset of people, and there's entirely too many people out there that are not in. It's a slow process, you know. It kind of took us a while to get here, and I think it's going to take us a while to get somewhere else that's a little less violent. And I really don't know in the human experience if you're ever able to. Oh, aggression is the initiation of violence. Thank you very much. Oops. Although. Mm, hmm. Okay. I'll just let that thought mull at the back of my head for a while. Maybe it'll get stuck. War is peace and peace is war, and I don't think any of that shit. Selflessness. The quality of unselfish concern for the welfare of others, which, you know, that's not necessarily a good thing. Because if you are so selfless that you don't take care of yourself, then how are you going to take care of others when you are no longer healthy enough to do so? I don't think you should go to be totally selfless. Once again, my opinion. Thank you, Moosey. Yeah. I sell fish. How's that sound? Communism. Excuse me. Communism, actually, on paper, doesn't look as horrid as it's turned out in practice. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable, and yet it is still revolving and ending up in the same space, which is where we need to stop going around in circles. Do not nail our foot to the floor and run around in circles, because all you do is you feel like you're really getting somewhere, and you're running and you're running and you're running, and all you do is wind up being dizzy and not going anywhere really fast. That's what we need to stop doing, is we need to stop going in circles, and we need to stop going back. You know, like I said, mindset change. And that's not going to be easy. Okay. Yes, all things in moderation. I agree with that, Rob. Let me go check out that effing site real quick, see if I got anything going on over there, and then I will go and check my pocket again. Or maybe I'll see what kind of tabs I got going on that I haven't been to for a while. Because I have been. Oh, ZeroGov posted something about the Hillary double used for debate. I think Hillary's voting Democratic, and I'm referring to the Giuliani thing. I honestly do. And if you really stop and think about it, you know, when they said that she had pneumonia, and that's why she collapsed at the 9/11 ceremony. No, because what was it? Was it just a day later, or was it just later in the? I don't remember exactly the time frame of it. But you know, when you've got pneumonia, that's supposed to be pretty bad, and you're also supposed to be quite contagious. And when she made her first personal appearance or public appearance after that, and she was out on the sidewalk, and there were no Secret Service around her, and she went up and hugged a small child. Now, we all know that she normally eats small children, so maybe she was just trying to infect this child so that she could have them later for a snack or something. I don't know. But if you've got pneumonia, if you're running for POTUS, number one, if you've got pneumonia, you're not supposed to be having that kind of contact with anyone. That's number one. Number two, if you are running for POTUS and you have been surrounded by Secret Service this whole time and actually carried by Secret Service into the back of a black van, which was quite suspicious looking if you ask me, then why don't you have any Secret Service standing around you just in case you were to, falter in your step, or in the process of bending over to hug this child, lose your balance? Why were there no Secret Service around her? I think that was a body double. And I think that was a body double because I think the other one is now officially voting Democrat, like Giuliani said. Although it's not official because the body double is going around and going to have a really good time playing POTUS, I might add. And probably perform quite well, because she knows what happened to the original. Just something for you to ponder. That's my little tinfoil hat rant for the day. Moderate extreme. What? Oh, oxymoroxy. Oh, what's that? Oh. Murder in moderation. Well, Okay. What did Demon Attract say? Okay. Also voting for a bunch of Liberty candidates here in New Hampshire, ones who have a legitimate chance of being elected. Ah! There you go, Slim Jim Flim. I would love to see someone get in their promise to end the government, but you know what? Promises. It's like kissing babies. I would want to take my baby and make sure that they got, cleansed really well after a politician kissed them. Because, wow. Do you have any idea what's come out of that mouth? Ugh, I wouldn't want it coming anywhere near my baby. Or my grandbaby, for that matter. Yes. Okay. Check out my fakey book. Wow, I've been at this for an hour. Holy crap-and-oly. By the way, make sure to stick around because Demon Attracts will be on later, right after me, actually, with some music from the 80s. I'm somewhat concerned. Because the 80s were one of those eras where you just kind of go, this could be good or this could be bad. But in any case, it's going to have an awful lot of hair involved because that was the 80s. So yeah, be sure to stick around because Attrax will be on directly after me. And then after Attrax will be Grimner and Moose Girl with the Freakers Ball. So whee! All kinds of cool shit going on this evening in the RLM. Okay, let me go back to my pocket. Pocket. Who's got a pocket? I have stuff about... Oh, yes. I think this was shared right after I got done with the radio, or right about the time I was getting done with the radio on Wednesday, which it would have worked quite well for Wackadoodle Wednesday, but it also works freakishly well for Freaky Friday. And I think Grim was possibly the one that posted it as well. From the metro.co.uk, man on trial for farting in boy's face. He just had a bad case of the vapors, don't you know? Apparently a man has gone to trial accused of cruelty after he farted in a boy's face. Oh, punching him and trying to suffocate another child. Okay, it's not necessarily the farting then. You just led with the fart to draw me in. I see how you are, you sick bastard. Ah, I hear sirens. That is not cool. Oh, it's music. Okay. Hmm. We have sirens out here in Booneyville. In any case, Gary McKenzie, 22, says he broke wind in front of the boy accidentally, but prosecutors say his behavior was cruel and bullying. Well, you know, sometimes you just plain can't hold it in. You know, just saying. Prosecutor Paul Abrahams said the boy said that the defendant punched him, or defendant pumped in his face. Pumped in his face. Okay. It might be at a rugby club done to someone who had drunk 10 pints and fallen asleep that one might think of this as horseplay. But this was a child at the time and was highly inappropriate. Was a child at the time. So how long ago did... What? I'm really confused now. The boy said he pumped. Okay. He was right next to me and bending down, and he was wearing shorts. His shorts were right next to my face. Okay. And I said, "Why did you do that?" And he said he did it because he wanted to be nasty. Okay. And still, I'm wondering where the criminal offense is. Nasty, last time I checked, was not a real criminal offense. He added that he had witnessed Mackenzie trump in front of another child's face. Okay, so apparently they have all kinds of euphemisms for farting, passing gas, having wind, and blowing intestinal kisses. I have quite a few myself, in case you haven't noticed. But so now it's farting and pumping and trumping, which trumping, yeah, I get that, because I think what falls out of Trump's mouth is noxious fumes. But once again, my opinion. Let's see. Oh, he said he'd witnessed him trump in front of another child's face, and this time pulling his pants down and breaking wind right on their face. Okay, that is kind of sick and wrong. That's going above and beyond into the ew. Do you need to have something shoved up there to block that leak? Mackenzie told police that he had broken wind in front of the boy's face while walking up some stairs and while the child's face was near his backside. He said, she said, somebody passed gas. Is there photographic evidence? Is there a green fog coming out of that ass? Inquiring minds want to know. We must have incontrovertible proof here. Apparently, he's also facing charges that he held a pillow on a child's face. Now, that is a bullshit move there. Okay, I could see charges for that. He says he was playing, and that he punched a boy on the arm and sucked his eye, causing a red ring and a bruise. Again while playing. Okay. Wow, this is just getting freaky deaky. This is most definitely a Freaker Friday kind of thing. Mr. Abrahams added that he said this had been funny, but denied the incident described. Of the incident involving the pillow, he said he was just playing. We say this was a cruel act and that he was not just playing. Mackenzie denies the allegations, and the trial continues. I'm thinking putting a pillow over someone's face is not funny. No, that is not something that's humorous at all. And it can be considered attempted murder by some. But, wow. Butthole kisses, there you go. Yeah, those intestinal kisses as well. Oh, did you evidence? You have evidence right there? Let me see what this is. Dun, dun, dun. Monty Python strikes again. Yeah. Okay, I got that. Oh, I really didn't want to know that about Richard Marx, Demon Attracts. Thank you ever so much for putting that mental image in my head. Ew. Hi, Grim Nerd. Bye, Grim Nerd. Hi, Grim Nerd. Um. Oh, you didn't do it, Grimmy? Okay. Hmm. Oh, and oh, that. Thank you. That reminds me. I need to find my spooky noise toy. Oh. Yoinks. You guys are just crazy. That's all there is to it. Crazy brains. Okay. Let me go ahead and put this over on Fakey Book as well. Because, yeah, the whole passing gas on someone's face, yeah, it's kind of sad to admit, but that does have a tendency to happen at family reunions in my family. Because, well, we are a vaporous bunch. That's not the one I wanted to post. Shit. Shit. Okay. I hate when that happens. I did the copy and paste kind of thing, but I copied and pasted the wrong thing. Damn it. Actually, I copied and pasted, and then I copied and pasted and forgot I did. Never mind. Let's do this one again. Shall we? I think we shall. Okay. How many of you have heard the Wilson sisters' Heart do their version of Stairway to Heaven? I actually thought it was quite good. As far as covers go, I was quite impressed with that one. Of course, Annie's got a hell of a voice anyway, so. Okay. Now let's see. Where are you eating that? Anybody remember that one? Did I do this? I don't think I did. I remember seeing this on the RLM the other day. It's from boingboing.net. And apparently guns don't kill people, dogs with guns kill people. Because that's just how they roll. Apparently, they were following up on their highly successful data-driven charticle about toddlers shooting people to death in America. And the Washington Post published a new infograph about all of the people being shot to death by dogs. Because apparently you did not keep the milk bones a-comin'. So it looks like it happened in Florida. Only has 4. Now this is from 2004, mind you. Or no, actually this goes through October of 2015. So there have been 4 in Florida. There have been 5 hunting accidents where the dog shot the hunter. Imagine that. There have been 4 of them that have happened in a car and 2 that happened in a boat. So, obviously guns and dogs do not mix. Or do not teach your dog how to pull the trigger without teaching them how to aim as well. Teaching them to point and teaching them to aim are really 2 completely different things. You really need to understand that. Yes, they did, Frumpy. Yes, they did. What? Pinch, poke, owe me a coke, give me a penny. What was that? Hooty Doody. Oh, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is your girlfriend. Well, I'm happy for you. Huh. They call you Solomon. Okay. Ophiuchus. Well, guns don't kill people. Actually, guns do not kill people. It's people holding those guns and pointing them at people. Or sometimes dogs, and sometimes toddlers, apparently. Because, they thought it was a Nerf gun. I don't know. Shit. Weirdness happens. Weirdness happens. Excuse me. Hi, Bubs. I see you. Oh. And my niece is at Texas Roadhouse for a birthday celebration, which, by the way, happy birthday, Caterbug. She's a beautiful blue-eyed babe. And no, if any of you come anywhere near her, I will lop your hands off. 'Cause she's my niece and you be nice. I will hurt you. Okay. Where shall I go? Where shall I go? There are so many different places that I have links to that I haven't been to in forever. So let's see what's going on over on Crack 2, shall we? What? What a body of a 38-year-old woman can look like. Oh, I don't want to see that. Guy exercises his art of trolling on Facebook scammer with Adele song lyrics. Oh, that would be funny. Oh. I'm not really seeing anything on Crack 2 that's just grabbing my attention like I really need to go there. So let's go check out how about Daily Haze? Haven't been there for a while. I haven't heard anything new on Joey's stuff either. I may need to go check that out. Fuck Discount Tire and their contribution that fuels a failed drug war. Hey, let's go there, shall we? Because they have the F-bomb in there. So let's check this shit out, shall we? Discount Tire! Woohoo! People are calling to boycott Discount Tire after a large donation against legalizing cannabis in Arizona. Okay, I got to go along with that one as well. Excuse me. The $1 million contribution was to the group opposing Proposition 205. If Proposition 205 passes, cannabis would be legal in Arizona for those of drinking age. Discount Tire's Facebook page has been flooded with comments from angry customers. Go get 'em. Sick 'em. By now, it is painfully clear that the war on drugs has been a complete failure. Oh no, it's done exactly what they wanted it to do. Number one, it caused a distraction. Number two, it jailed an awful lot of people that did not commit violent crimes. And number three, it paid for the CIA's black ops. Oh, did I say that one out loud? You did. It has ensured nonviolent criminals receive jail sentences that are often irrational in comparison to the severity of their crime, costed taxpayers billions of dollars, and wasted an uncountable amount of resources. Oh, and in the name of war on drugs and war on terror, because don't you know, the only way you can reduce terror is to start a war. Yeah, right. But in the name of those things, we now have militarized police departments because, the war on. How about we declare a war on morons? Oh, no, wait, because every time we declare a war on something, we get more of them. Oh. How about we did no, because that time it would actually work. Shit, this is kind of a catch-22, ain't it? Oh well, to carry on with this, Discount Tire opposes the legalization of cannabis. Apparently, the negative impact of the failed war on drugs did not bother the Phoenix-based company Discount Tire and their billionaire owner Bruce Haley. The company recently donated $1 million to oppose Proposition 205, a ballot that would make cannabis legal in Arizona. The propaganda-fueled donation did not sit well with customers of Discount Tire, and the Facebook page has been flooded with angry comments from disappointed customers. Haley must not have realized that roughly half of the registered voters in Arizona are for Proposition 205, meaning a lot of pissed off residents are calling for a boycott. If Proposition 205 passes, cannabis possession would be legal for anyone of drinking age. Cannabis users would be able to carry up to an ounce of product, and between an ounce and 2.5 ounces would be punishable by a $300 fine. Oh yes, we got to have those little limitations so we can have our little cut of the cha-ching. I would also like to see written into that little proposition, lower the drinking age to 18, because if you're old enough to vote and you're old enough to go to war and die, quote unquote, for your country, be a lovely little sacrifice on the altar of some nefarious asshat, you should be able to smoke weed or drink alcohol. Because, if I was being, 18 years old and being forced to go off and shoot someone that didn't do dick to me, I would sure as hell want to be drunk and stoned before I got shipped out, so I could be hungover as hell when I get there. And then get drunk and stoned again because hair of the dog, don't you know? So, apparently Haley said, is said to be worth roughly $6.3 billion. So $1 million is like a spit in the ocean to him. So a boycott against Discount Tire will most likely not force him to lose any sleep unless it goes nationwide. That could prove interesting. Because I do believe, don't they have a web page? Excuse me, this could get interesting. However, his employees may not feel the same way, because following the donation, his employees will most likely get the brunt of the attack. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. And that's sad. That's kind of the repercussions of where you work and who you work for. Puts it in the massive suckage pile, I think. The $1 million donation was made to Arizonans for Responsible Drug Policy. Okay, if you are Arizonans for Responsible Drug Policy, make alcohol illegal and make cannabis legal. That sounds a hell of a lot more responsible. Oh, and wait, there's more. How about make Big Pharma responsible for all adverse reactions to their legalized pusher drugs? How about that? There's some responsible drug policy for you. Apparently they are the largest opponent of Proposition 205. And while the large donation will not be enough to guarantee Prop 205 fails, it is more than enough to ensure the radio and airwaves are pummeled with anti-cannabis propaganda. Oh yeah, like one toke off of a joint and dude, you could OD and like die and stuff. You could, like, for sure. I seen it on a movie. It happened. Don't pay attention to the fact that that was just an actor and I saw him a year later in another movie where he shot some guy that was taking a toke off a joint, because it's gonna kill you anyway, so he might as well shoot you. One of them stupid. God. Have you actually seen any of this anti-cannabis propaganda shit? That's about how lame it is. In any case, to carry on with this, while Discount has by far made the largest donation to ARDP. ARDP. Um, let's see. They have also had other hefty donations. Larry Van Tuyl, who sold his string of car dealerships to Warren Buffett, donated $100,000. And Empire Southwest LLC, don't ban the beer. See, I don't really consider beer so much as... Okay, Atrax. How about we don't ban anything and just leave it up to people's choice? And if you want to be a fuckweehead or a fucktard and pop all kinds of legalized medications, that's your business. You will be cleaning the gene pool. And, I know that's a rather harsh way of putting it, but hey, I smoke cigarettes, so I'm past the age of procreation, so I don't have to worry about sullying the gene pool anymore. What the hell? Okay. Actually, I don't smoke cigarettes. The cigarette smokes. I'm just a dumb sucker on the end. So there you go. But yeah, you're right, Atrax. I mean, if you want to have a responsible drug policy, a really responsible one is making people responsible for their actions and for their purchases. There you go. To carry on with this, the ignorance of this donation has fueled a boycott against Discount Tire that the company has most likely never seen before. A smaller boycott of the tire store occurred in August after Discount Tire posted re-elect Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Wow. I used to kind of sort of like Sheriff Joe, but I've kind of gotten to the point where I don't like any of them anymore. Of course, it's been years ago that I kind of sort of liked him, but oh well. Let's spit this out. Arpaio is known for his dislike of the Latino community and is looking to face charges after violating a federal judge's orders in connection with a discrimination case. Well. Oh, and there's another one I'm going to have to go to. What was that? Let me share this one. Just because. Woot! Oh, hey, wasn't there something about a cannabis-infused beer? Now, that would be actually kind of cool. Although it might not be kind of cool because beer makes me have to pee and pop makes me want to go to sleep, and so I'd probably wet my bed. I don't know that I want to go there. Maybe I'll just stay away from that shit. How's that sound? Snort beer, huh? No, bubbles hurt my nose. Okay. There is another link on here that I'm just going to have to go to because, well, it's in reference to my lovely state. So let's check this out. The failed Colorado marijuana report by Kansas AG Derek Schmidt. So, Derek, what you got to say that's a total load of shit, huh? Apparently, the Kansas Attorney General, Derek Schmidt, released the Colorado marijuana report. Dun, 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 dun. Schmidt collected data from district attorneys, sheriffs, and chiefs of police around the state of Colorado. The Colorado marijuana report showed there was actually less cannabis confiscated in 2015 than there was in 2013. Hey, that's right, Grammy. That would be a can of beer. You're so witty. The survey showed that multiple counties are having problems finding jurors that will prosecute cannabis charges. Oh, does anyone else hear violins? I hear the world's smallest violin player right now playing My Heart Bleeds, Purple Chunky Peanut Butter for You. Okay. You don't like Sheriff Joe. He doesn't have a dislike for the Hispanic community. He has a dislike for illegals who just happen to be mostly Hispanic. Ah, well, thank you. You know, I really don't give a shit. I just really don't care for Sheriff Joe. And I'm sure those charges are trumped up, because, well, that's what they do. So, because Sheriff Joe is a rather mouthy old cuss, which is, he's one of those love-hate kind of things for me. It's kind of like Annie Coulter. I love her spunk, but I really have a hard time listening to her. And there's another one that I just think they're fun as hell to watch them go off on a rant, but at the same time I'm going, ow, I feel like I've lost some brain cells. So, one of those love-hate kind of things. Oh, well. Snorting whiskey. No. I stay away from whiskey. Whiskey, no, it's not good. Jukesy Loops is going to the ladies' room. Okay, sweetie. Take a friend, hon. That's what you're supposed to do. Never go alone, 'cause there might be a creeper clown there, Okay, back to this. Kansas Attorney General Derek Schmidt has decided to take off the gloves to continue his fight against Colorado cannabis full force. Okay, honey, you take off your gloves, you might break a nail. Wah. The state of Kansas still refuses to budge on their propaganda-based view of cannabis. Instead of evaluating the positives of legalizing cannabis, Kansas is still trying to find ways to prove other states' legal cannabis is hurting the sunflower state. Yes, it is hurting you because people have gotten smart enough now to where they aren't letting you catch them with it. So therefore, you cannot collect involuntary donations to the policeman's charity ball. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it. At the beginning of the year, Schmidt stated that numerous and persistent anecdotal accounts of marijuana acquired in Colorado and illegally transported into Kansas causing harm here. Anecdotal accounts. Okay. Apparently, these anecdotal reports were enough to give Schmidt the bright idea to do a survey across the state. It was really more of a Acme light bulb moment. Or like a video I was listening to earlier today. I'm on an Abraham Hicks kick right now. I find these quite fascinating. But in any case, this is a gal that channels, for those of you that don't know anything about Abraham Hicks. But she was talking to someone in response to a question, and she said, "You don't go into a lighted room and look for a dark switch, do ya?" Well, apparently, Mr. Derek Schmidt has a dark switch installed. As soon as he gets anecdotal reports, he walks into a room and says, "Let's install a dark switch here so we can do a survey about how bad marijuana is. We're going to make a really shady corner over there." The goal of the survey was to show just how badly Kansas' marijuana problem has become since January of 2014 when Colorado went legal. Yeah, it's really bad. There's stoners everywhere, dude. They're falling out of trees and everything. Schmidt sent out a request for information to all county and district attorneys, sheriffs, and chiefs of police around the state of Kansas. In total, over 500 surveys were sent out, and we're approaching this unprecedented situation methodically so we can access and then, if needed, address the actual problems. Well, the actual problems is you are a Schmidt. Remove the... Okay, there's several consonants in there that Vanna can come over and just pull right out, and it would shorten your name considerably. Well, 3 letters at least. Apparently, the end goal of these surveys being that the Colorado Marijuana Report, a collection of data that would prove the damage that Colorado cannabis is doing to Kansas. The surveys included a list of questions in relation to interactions that could be directly connected to cannabis that was brought into Colorado from Kansas. I think that's a little backwards, but that's okay, because it still makes it fun. So people are taking pot from Kansas into Colorado. How funny. Okay, just for me. It's funny for me. So, this looks fun. Response required by KSA 21-2504 parentheses A. As you know, the state of Colorado in recent years has moved toward legalizing marijuana under state law, including enacting in 2010 a statutory scheme for the distribution of medical marijuana, and in 2012, a further expansion of state law to allow for the possession, use, and sale of certain amounts of marijuana for recreational purposes. Egad. The first stores selling Colorado marijuana under the most recent expansion officially began operating on or about January 1st of 2014. The possession, use, and sale of marijuana in Kansas remain a crime under both state law and federal law. Can you hear it? Let me turn it up. Single finger salute with both hands. There you go, dudes. Numerous anecdotal reports, particularly from areas near the Colorado border, describe an increase in the amount of Colorado marijuana flowing into Kansas. No, it's just people token on the Colorado side going, I'm over here. I can do this. And people on the Kansas side going, come on, wind. Out of the west. Blow this way. Come on. You guys are bastards. That's what's going on. Seriously, it is. You could drive to the Kansas-Colorado border, and there's people on the Colorado side going, I'm okay over here. You're not over there. But I'm okay over here. But you're not over there. You know why? Because they're fuckwe heads. That's why. But in any case, it's all anecdotal anyway. Where was I at? All these negative impacts. It is a negative impact because there's people standing along the Kansas border bawling their eyes out and going, I just want a toke, dude. Okay, I forgot where I was at. Okay, it describes a negative effect of Colorado. But it's not limited to increased possession in Kansas of Colorado marijuana. So is this Colorado marijuana, does it have a little stamp on it? Each little leaf says, I'm Colorado marijuana. I'm not from anywhere else. I'm from Colorado because it's the new Rocky Mountain High. Apparently, it increased access by juveniles in Kansas to Colorado marijuana. It increased access by juveniles. How did juveniles in Kansas get increased access to Colorado marijuana if the juveniles... Wow, dude, you're really stretching here. Increased incidence of persons driving in Kansas while under the influence of Colorado marijuana, which, once again, it's Colorado marijuana. It's not marijuana from, like, Wyoming or New Mexico or Washington State or Oregon or maybe Filipino or Pilifino even. No, it's that demon Colorado marijuana that's doing it. It is. And apparently there are incidents of persons who have acquired significant amounts of Colorado marijuana and transported the same into Kansas for the purpose of selling or otherwise distributing to others. In other words, someone sends money with them into Colorado and says, dudes, since you're going to Denver, would you mind picking me up some? And they go, sure, no prob. Is that what you're talking about there? You're just jealous because they're getting the tax dollars and you're not, and you're all butthurt. Take a toke, dude. Chill. It's okay. It'll all be good. Just take a toke and chill. Unfortunately, our existing system for tracking criminal justice information do not readily track this Colorado marijuana phenomenon, because it is now a phenomenon, according to Mr. Dick Schmidthead. For example, the Kansas Incident-Based Reporting System, or KIBRS, generally does not identify the source of marijuana that results in the reported incident, and therefore does not add to our understanding of the amount or effects of Colorado marijuana as opposed to, the other stuff. Therefore, in order to obtain reliable information that will assist in ascertaining the true condition of the crime situation involving Colorado marijuana in Kansas, once again, I want to know, is the Colorado marijuana, does it have a special treatment? Does it have a little stamp? Does it have some kind of way that's marking it so as soon as you cross the border, a little light flashes and a little thing goes beep, 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 and it says, this is Colorado marijuana. But if you get marijuana from somewhere else and you cross into Kansas, it's not marked as Colorado marijuana, and so therefore you don't have the lights and the sirens and the little wrong answer thing? Is that what's going on? I just want to know. So how many criminal prosecutions involving Colorado marijuana have there been in the district court of your jurisdiction since January 1st, 2014? How many? I want to know. Apparently people don't question, what brand of marijuana you got. They just say, dude, you got pot. You're going to jail. And I'm going to collect lots of money from you because I can. By the way, we're confiscating your pot because we got a party coming up in a couple of months. Once we get this whole trial thing going on, then we're going to destroy the evidence. Party! How many child in need of care cases in your jurisdiction have involved the possession of Colorado marijuana? Woo! How many asset forfeiture cases in your jurisdiction since January 1st of 2014 have been related to Colorado marijuana? Well, let's see. How many asset forfeiture cases in your jurisdiction have gone on since January 1st, 2014, simply because you stopped someone and said, I smell marijuana, and so therefore you confiscated whatever they had, saying, you came here with money. It must be pot related, so we're going to confiscate that and throw you in jail. They come up with weird shit like that, Are you aware of any Colorado marijuana found in your jurisdiction since January 1 of 2014? In the form of edibles, food additives, or other ingestible products? If yes, please elaborate and provide us as much information as possible to assist in understanding the nature and scope of the problem. Because, Colorado marijuana is a particularly nasty brand of marijuana, apparently. How many criminal prosecutions have involved the defendant raising a defense or an argument for a lesser penalty based on Colorado's laws regarding marijuana possession? Okay, any moron knows that the jurisdiction of Colorado ends at the Colorado line. Everybody knows that. We're not that stupid. Just you are. Duh. Have you seen a change in how judges treat the prosecution of marijuana possession based on Colorado's marijuana laws? Okay, that one I can answer in the affirmative. just from, what little I know about it. If you have provided any information in response to the questions above about incidents in your jurisdiction, please describe why you believe that the marijuana involved was, in fact, Colorado marijuana and did not come from another source. Well, actually, it came from so-and-so's field in Kansas, and he's growing it and shipping it across the border and selling it in Colorado because, damn, dude, he's making hand over fist, don't you know? Overall, how would you characterize the effect of Colorado marijuana legalization in your jurisdiction since January 1, 2014? Actually, there's an awful lot of, and I speak with some of the locals out here, those in the law enforcement community, and they really don't have a problem with it. Just saying. Please provide any other information you believe would assist the Office of the Attorney General in ascertaining the true condition of the Colorado marijuana situation in your jurisdiction in Kansas. Respectfully request you provide the information not later than February 1 of January or February 1 of 2016. Well, it's a little bit late now, but hey, I do find that quite amusing. That isn't. I wonder how many sent them back. Because what did it say? 500 of them were sent out? Yeah, 500 sent out. I wonder if they got like 50 of them back. Because, really, there are very few people out here that would go, dude, you know that pot over there? Let's go call the cops. No. Most people out here, if they stumbled across some pot that someone like dumped because they didn't want to get busted with it and they were going to come back later and pick it up, they wouldn't have to worry about coming back later to pick it up. Just saying. Somebody would have said, I found it. Can I smoke it? That's kind of the way it works out here, Yes, Colorado is very bad. It's very bad. Oi. It is quite funny. Federal government shield journalists. Oi. Welcome back, Jukesy Loops. Okay, let me see what else is going on here. Dun, dun, dun. Stamp Act. Yeah, there you go. Hey, I wonder what they... Wow. I'm thinking if you collected green stamps, would that work? If you could use green stamps and use them, for trading stamps, go in there and go, dude, I have green stamps. See, they have the leaf and everything. Can I use these on my next purchase? That would be kind of cool. And yes, prohibition is a monumental waste of time and resources. Monumental. Okay. Alice Cooper. Oh, yeah. I'd vote for Alice Cooper for POTUS. I think he'd be quite cool. But you know what? People would freak out because that whole whiteface shit that he does occasionally. Does he do that anymore? Does he do the makeup shit anymore? My youngest daughter has seen him in concert twice and rubbed it in that she's seen him in concert twice. Little asshole. That's on my kid. I love her dearly, but she rubs it in when she does that shit, and it's like, you are a brat. I love you, but you're a brat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My URL was not found on Freedom's Network. What the hey? Grim, is FN having an issue? I just went to refresh, and it was like, nada. It's nada. Okay. Guess I won't share it there, huh? Okay. Well, I guess I won't share it there. So let's go see what else I can dig up. That was from, because I got about 14 minutes yet. So where else do I wish to go? How about Wake Up World? Haven't been to Wake Up World for a while. New healing secrets of the Amazon forest. Cool! Sacred jungle. Okay, I forgot that that's what that page was. It must be, Grim. Must be. Okay. Let's see. I've been to Daily Haze, been to Crack Tube, been to... I don't want to go to Informed Planet just yet. How about I check out alternative news? What's going on over there? Eat 1 cup of mushrooms to eliminate vitamin D deficiency, cancer, and thyroid disorder. Okay, I don't like mushrooms, but I would probably do that. This is from blogs.naturalnews.com. There are over 140,000 species of mushrooms, and some have strong medicinal properties, numerous health benefits, and have been discovered in numerous health benefits have been discovered in the 100 species of mushrooms that have been studied. So there's 140,000 species of mushrooms, but only 100 of them have been studied. Somebody's slacking on the job. I think somebody's been chowing down on the magic mushrooms and forgetting that there's 139,999 other species. That's what I'm thinking. In any case, to make sure you eat organic mushrooms because they can be harmful when grown in a bad environment. Note that mushrooms have more health benefits than the ones listed. Okay. For instance, mushrooms have been proven to enhance weight loss. Okay. Don't really want to worry about that. So mushrooms eliminate vitamin D deficiency, mushrooms fight cancer, mushrooms fix thyroid disorder, and mushrooms improve the immune function. I'm going to just go ahead and share this over on the RLM chat so you can read all of the lovely little things about it. Flash flood warning in Massachusetts. Yoinks! Hey there, PB! And Demon Hans is here. Hi, Hansel. How you doing, darling? So, are you the one that's damn near flooding? Why? What'd you do that for? Okay. Hey, I used to live just north of Durango, Chloe. It's a long time ago. Long time ago. Let's see. What else can I... 10 minutes. 10 minutes. World Bank's preparing for disaster as debt bubble implosion nears. I'm just going to read some of these headlines, and then whatever one kind of grabs my attention. Why your survival medicine kit is not complete without aloe vera. Well, I knew that. That's true, Demon Atrax. Big Pharma won't make money studying mushrooms. And those that are studying the magic mushroom variation kind of forget about the study because they're so busy with the magic mushrooms. Oops. Okay, I gotta go here because this one just looks so freaking retarded. This is from naturalnews.com. Yes, I did, Chloe. I lived up in the Yampa Valley of Colorado. Lived in Craig, Colorado, actually. Used to go to Steamboat Springs quite a bit. Name of the old town just north... Okay, now you gotta make me think, because there's Rifle and Meeker and Durango and Grand Junction and Craig and Steamboat Springs and there's... Okay, those are all the places that I went to on the western slope of Colorado, but didn't live in all of them, but went to them. Okay, from Natural News. A New York City pharmacy charging men higher prices as a gender inequality tax. Can you say discrimination? I'll bet they won't. Because they'll say, whatever, yada, 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 blah, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. It's bad enough that the leftist driven gender equality issue is a political agenda based on a phony premise that in America today, women are still being systematically discriminated against in the workplace and elsewhere. Okay, I don't know that I would say systematically, but I would say that there are incidences. You can't deny that. It happens. Now it's being taken to an expensive extreme that smacks of legitimate gender discrimination against men. Breitbart News is reporting that a pharmacy in New York City has actually imposed a so-called man tax to battle imagined gender inequality and also as a way of battling GOP presidential nominee and Big Apple native Donald Trump. So how is a man tax going to battle Donald Trump? You know, sometimes the fuzzy logic is so fuzzy that logic is in a completely different universe. Wow. Apparently this Manhattan pharmacy, Thompson Chemist, has begun to charge all male customers a 7% man tax as a way of protesting against alleged gender-based inequality and as a political ploy to support Trump's rival Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton, which, sweetheart, you really want to protest inequality? Shitlery's got bigger balls than any 10 men put together. And she's probably killed more people than any 10 men put together. And I'm talking like 10 really evil, vile, corrupt, disgusting men. She's an evil individual and she enjoys it, which is what puts her, in the upper echelon of evil and disgusting. As far as there's just something about that woman that first time I laid eyes on her. It's that icky pity your gut feeling that you just kind of go, that is bad juju right there, and I don't want it coming anywhere near me. That's what I get from that woman. I get a very similar reaction to Trumpelstiltskin, so I'm not saying I really like him either, but she's just, wow. Apparently, only a leftist progressive can justify discriminating against a gender as a way of protesting what he, she, it views as gender discrimination. Thank you, Grammy. Yay! The concept is a brainchild. I'm thinking more like a brain fart. I'm thinking more like somebody, this is past brain fart. Their brain totally shit themselves. But this concept is the brain shit themselves of pharmacy owner Jolie Aloni. Okay. Who says the man tax is nothing more than leveling the field that she believes is slanted against women. Why does that not surprise me that it's a she in there? It is also her way of making a statement of support for Shitlery and the Democratic Party, which didn't do anything of note for so-called gender inequality when the party held Congress during President Dangleberry's first 2 years in office. And they don't do diddly dick, obviously, because they don't have no dicks. So, they don't do diddly dick because they're feminists. I'm thinking that's envy, what's going on there. But they don't do anything for the women that are being abused, quite literally abused throughout the rest of the world. No, that's Nunya. But I have a boo-boo, and you piss me off, and I don't like the fact that you have a gear shifter and ball bearings, and I don't, so I'm going to be pissed at you. To hell, you make fun of the same guy with the gear shifter and ball bearings if he's got moobs. You got boobs, he's got moobs. It's supposed to... you people... Apparently, they thought that it was a great idea with all the political things going on, and with Clinton being such a woman, and the other guy and his womanizing. Okay, Trumpelstiltskin wouldn't get away with his womanizing if women weren't willing to play along with a lot of that. I mean, look at the gals that he marries. Okay, they're probably marrying him for the sugar daddy thing, but I think they know that going into that. And no, I'm not saying that women that are sexually assaulted know what they're getting into before anyone jumps on that bandwagon. Y'all can really just make a person crazy sometimes. And I make myself crazy trying to outthink some of your bullshit that I know is going to come slinging my direction. Maybe I should just say to ya. Okay, so apparently there are two signs posted up front. A pink sign that says New Star Policy, all female customers shop tax free. Here we go. And on a blue one that reads all male customers are subject to a 7% man tax. So, can you not get in trouble for not collecting sales tax on each product you sell? Where's the state stepping in on this shit? Inquiring minds would like to know. This is just stupid. I'm going to go ahead and share it, and I'm going to hurry up and get my ass out of here because I just noticed the time. Yeah. How stupid is that? In any case, y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair. Wow, that has totally brain farted me. Here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3. Also on the Real Liberty Media or the RLM TuneIn station, the RLM Internet Radio station, the RLM Spreaker channel, and RLMRadio.xyz. Be sure to stick around because, let's see, who is that? Atrax, yeah, that guy. He's going to be on directly following me. And right after him is Grimner and Moose Girl with the Freakers Ball. And tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock my time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern time, is Sulvanor with the Sulvanor event over on UCY.tv. And then the Dork Table will be on here on RLM at 11 o'clock my time. Is that what time it is? I think it is. 11 o'clock my time, which is noon Eastern time. If I'm wrong, fuck. It's been a night. In any case, thanks everybody for listening in, playing along, and putting up with my this evening and the few brain farts that I had here towards the end, because really, man tax, God.